This Blue Jays team is very weird. Because they will give you games like yesterday and be like, wow, this team is actually really fun to watch. They won their last series. They've won the opener here, 9-0 on the road in Fenway. Awesome stuff. And then you'll hit a wall. 15-1 beatdown by the Red Sox. I mean, I guess these games happen. I guess. I talked about it yesterday. Remember, you guys go back to it. I said, well, the Jays outscored teams 17-16 to nothing in the last two games. You lose 15-1 tomorrow. That's baseball for you, man. You never know what you're going to get. And bottom line, the story of the ball game, Chris Bassitt just lost it, man. There's no sugarcoating it. He was fighting it right from the get-go. Got the first two outs of the first inning, and you're like, okay, he'll get through it. No, he won't. He went 2 innings, 2+ innings. And the reason I say plus, because he went out there for the third and proceeded to load the bases with nobody out. 2 innings, 8 hits, 9 runs, 8 of which were earned, struck out 3, but walked 4. And if you follow the TikTok page, link is down below. I said in the little TikTok video, and it's true. At one point, I believe it was in the second inning, he got a disengagement. There was no big lead. I wasn't trying to pick anybody off. I wasn't having signs problems with Kirky. No, he just stepped off. He was just all up in his head, and that is the one thing about Chris Bassitt. We love the way he talks to himself on the mound. Looks like he's like all the time, and he's a dog, right? We talk about it, but today he just looked like a fish out of water. He didn't know what to do. He couldn't locate. I'm watching him. He's pumping 90, which is not great velo down, it felt like. And that 90 shouldn't be right down the middle, but it was. Now, it helps that they get their first 3 runs of the game is around the pesky pole. Regardless of that, though, you can't do what he did today. I'm sorry. We went into this series thinking, hey, take 2 or 3. With the pitching matchups, you might be able to take all 3. And Chris Bassitt doesn't even give your team a chance. I'm not going to sit here and blame the offense, because why would you? 1 run on 6 hits. They were out of it by the 3rd inning. Right? And after the top half of the 3rd inning, where they scored a run, and they're like, okay, maybe? Yeah, they answered with 3 more. And that was pretty much curtains at that point. I'm not going to rip through all the offensive stuff for them, because at one point we had a position player on the mound, Tyler Heineman, through the last inning. The only positive that I can take from the game, and yeah, there is one, okay, is that the only relievers you used were Braden Fisher, Paxton Schultz, and Mason Fluharty. That's it. So that's the only positive I got for you going into the finale tomorrow. Other than that, it was a pathetic ball game. I stopped watching after, was it 3.5? I watched the top of the 4th inning, I think it was, when they got a couple. No, it wasn't 9-0, excuse me. It wasn't 9-1? Yeah, it was 9-1 when they got 2 on and nobody out, or 2 on and 1 out. Nah, I couldn't get any runs there. I'm like, okay, that's it for me. And that was it. I'm shocked that lasted that long, but it is what it is. 6 hits for the Jays, 9 strikeouts, walked 3 times. Bassitt wasn't great. Braden Fisher, other than coming into the inning, you got the first out, and you're like, okay, maybe a 6-1 game. Coming with the base loaded, nobody out. You put up a 0, maybe it flips things. He got the first guy out, but then walked in a run. Then I think it was a sac fly, and it was pretty much it. It was pretty bad, right? 2 innings, allowed 1 hit, walked 1 and struck out a guy. Other than that, Paxton Schultz was pretty pathetic. An inning and a third, 5 hits and 3 runs. Mason Fluharty continues to struggle. He went an inning and 2/3, allowed 3 hits and 2 runs. Allowed a homer. He wasn't any good. But in the end, who cares? Game's over. You could lose 15-1. You could lose 1-0. Doesn't matter. It's one ball game. You got to bounce back tomorrow and get a series dub. All right? This video is not going to be very long, because why would I want to make this longer than it needs to be? Eric Lauer and Walker Buehler is the pitching matchup tomorrow at 1:35. Eric Lauer, we all know the story as Blue Jay fans, what he's been for this organization this year. Did he face Boston earlier in the year? He did. April 30th against the Red Sox, went 4 innings of 2-run baseball. Again, you take that tomorrow any day of the week. Walker Buehler on the hill. But the last time he faced the Blue Jays, I believe he just diced us. Yeah, 6 1/3, 4 hits, 1 run, walked 1, and struck out 7. He was very good there, but he has had a horrific season. An ERA of 6.29, a whip of over 1.5. He has not been very good for the Red Sox. You got your guy on the mound right now that is feeling confident. Go out there, get a series win. Do that. Hey, you're back to 7 games over 500 going into that Yankees series at home. The Yankees lost today. Unfortunately, the Jays couldn't win a game and gain ground. The Rays continue to win, who I still think is the best team in the division. They're right up the Yankees' rear now, aren't they? Half a game? Yeah, half a game behind the Yankees. We're 2 back of the Rays. Actually, no, we're 2.5 back because they haven't put our loss up there yet, it doesn't look like. No, they have not put our loss up there yet. So, we're 2.5 back of the Rays. We're 3 back of the Yankees. You got a 4-gamer against the Yankees starting on Monday. Find a way, do a job tomorrow, get a series win. All right? So, you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and... not the game, obviously. Hit the like button, do appreciate it. The subscribe button, you guys know that's already. Comment down below your thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. So follow up there if you haven't done so already. I will talk to you guys. I'll be here at Jays Edition tomorrow afternoon. Jays and Red Sox in the finale of the 3-game set at Fenway Park. 1:35 first pitch there. Eric Lauer and Walker Buehler is a pitching matchup. Boys, go out there. Get a series dub. Thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and the game being over. Talk to you guys then.